You are listening to the Profitable Content Creator Podcast. This is the place where content creators come to learn how to create profitable content that positions themselves as an authority and grows their online businesses. Get ready to take your content to a whole new level with your host, Kristen Poborsky.
Hi there, I'm Kristen Poborsky, and I'm a content strategist and implementation expert. And I've been creating content since 2014. And today I'm going to talk to you about how to make your AI generated content original. So for some of you, I'm sure you've all been hearing all about AI content and how great it is. And for some of you, it may feel like a challenge, but it doesn't have to be. I've been behind the scenes here using it myself, and I've got a lot of tips to help you skip ahead and actually get started using it today. So you're probably thinking, well, why can't I just go and use AI and write a bunch of blog posts and just be done with it? Well, today I want to make sure that you erase that thinking that you can just use AI content however it comes across, because I don't want you to do that. It's not going to help you get your voice across and things like that you need to do if you want to be creating client generating content. Okay. So client getting, client attracting content it needs three ingredients. It needs your voice, it needs your stories, and it needs your call to action and your backstory. And when you get AI generated content, it doesn't do any of that for you. So let's just go through what I'm going to talk to you about today. So with the right strategies, you can create unique, innovative content, because there's some great things about AI that you can't do by yourself. So it is a great resource. What I want you to do is I want to show you how to use it to make it original, how to use it to enhance your content, and how to use the data to make sure that your content is original and that you're ready, that you can make it shine. Okay. Because the great thing, and I have this AI tool that I've been using. It's called AnyWord, which it's great. So when I go and make it my own, I don't have to worry about plagiarism or anything like that, because nobody can replicate my voice. So that's what's great about creating a video from it, because a lot of the video is really just from my experience, my head, my heart, all of that. And that's stuff that AI can't do for you. But let's just go through the three things that are essential to making AI content original. Okay, so these are the three things I'm going to cover for you today. One, you have to train it. Two, you need to build a content plan. Now, I would not rely on my AI to do that. And three, how to use it to enhance your content and not replace it. And at the end, I'm going to answer a couple questions. One is, why should I consider using AI to generate my content? Because I'm going to probably go through, some things that might get you thinking otherwise. And question number two, what should I think about if I'm going to choose an AI content generator? Okay, so let's dive into today's topic. All right. So the first thing is, when you pick an AI content generator, you can't just jump in there right away and expect it to go to work for you. You've got to train it. So when you pick one, and I use AnyWord, which I've got that link right down below in the notes, so you can go check it out. There's lots of them you could check out, but that's just the one that I liked because it fits my style of writing. And I'll explain that as we go through this. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to train it. So you need to tell it some information about what you do, who you work with, and things like that, because AI is super smart, but it needs to know where to go and find and get all those ideas and bring them back for you. So think of it as a research assistant for you. It's just a great tool for that. Okay. So the second thing that you want to do is you want to build a content plan. Now, you could use AI to do that, But I recommend not doing that because you really want to go out there and research what are hot topics. And you want to really look at what words people are searching for, because SEO is super important in your content. So I always research and find hot topics that my audience wants to hear about and align with what I do in my business. That's why you hear me all the time talking about content creation, content marketing, email marketing, and course creation, because those are the services, those are the courses I teach inside my business. So when I go and put together a content plan, I have these categories that I stick to and I don't go outside of them, all right? Because I want a way that I can naturally talk about what I do in my business. So if my content does not align with what I'm doing in my business, how can I share all those stories about what I do, how I help, my own stories, and how does that help me grow my business? It doesn't really. Then it's just standalone content that's meaningless to me. So write that down, because you definitely want a content plan. And this is exactly what I teach inside of all of my content creation programs, because that is really the key to everything, is to get a good content plan down. And you want to keep abreast of what's going on and address those things. That's why I am doing all of this content around AI, because I want to educate my audience. They have told me, my list has told me they want to hear about this. They raised their hand when I asked them and said, please give me a guide, which I've actually got a guide right down below in the notes. It's the Profitable Content Creators Guide to AI, where I walk through exactly how to use AI and customize it and make it your own. So that link I've got right down in the show notes for you here today. Okay, so don't rely on AI to create your content plan for you. Okay, but let's go through the things that we want to use AI for and how it can enhance your content, and then small tweaks that you want to use for it. So what I love and how I use it and why I use only any word is that when I go in there, I type in my topic from my content plan. Bam, it shoots out some great titles, okay? The titles are great. It scores them for me so I know how good they are. Now, I will pick one of those and I will look at it, and if it doesn't have all of the keywords in it, I'm not going to use it, but I might use parts of it for my title. Now, it's important that your keywords are always in your title, especially for YouTube, your blog, anywhere else. SEO is super important. And you'll want to do that too if you're putting your content out in other places, such as a podcast. So I generally stick with keywords and making sure that that's in there. Then I also tell it what keywords I want to pinpoint. So I always add in more keywords plus that main keyword, so that when it generates that intro for me, it's got all those keywords in it. And it's great when I get that. So what I do then is once I picked the title, then I go in and go through that the little intro, and then I make it my own. And then third, it comes with an outline, which I love having that outline, because sometimes there's a lot of stuff in there that I wouldn't have thought of. And it makes it so fast and so easy. And it actually will probably come up with more outline. It might be longer than I originally thought I was going to do, so I can pick and choose or combine or whatever, but I just love it for that. So that's pretty much how I use it. And then I do not go in and write a full script. I just use the outline. I edit it up a little bit, throw in a few things. And then, of course, I always add questions at the end. Now, AI does not help me go and research those questions. I do that at the same time I do my content plan. And I do use a tool for that, and that gives me the most commonly asked questions. Or sometimes I just go and pick questions that I know people are asking in my audience, okay? It's like today I'm doing that. So again, it's great for all of that. And I love it because it cuts my time down and it gives me a great outline, a great beginning that saves me a ton of time, but then I go back and I edit it. So that's the biggest thing, is that you want to make sure that you use it, but you just don't go with whatever it suggests. You really need to make it original to you, what you do in your business, add your stories, add your voice, all of that. Then you never have to worry about using that plagiarism checker or anything like that, or if anybody's duplicating your content or you're duplicating someone else's. All right. So even if you just went with what it said and you then created a video, just speak from your heart. Don't write the whole thing out. And again, then you will not have a problem with making it original for you. All right. So that's pretty much it for the main topic today. I'm going to dive into the first question, which is, why should I consider using AI to generate my content? Well, again, here's the biggest thing, is that AI really it allows that to go in and find topics, find ideas that you might don't have the time to go and research and bring into your content. And it's just overall a huge time saver. So those are two great reasons why to use it. Plus, if you're going to use it for other things, it can go into your content and give you suggestions for improving it. So even better. And then if you were putting your content on your blog and you needed a meta description, or you wrote one, it can write that meta description for you for your SEO. So there's a lot of great uses that you can use it for. But again, you definitely want to go through and edit whatever it gives you so that it is more original to you, because no one, AI or anyone, or even you're hiring someone to write your content for you, it's never going to work. It's not going to reflect your energy and your voice. So you definitely need to take it and make it your own, with your own stories, your own content, and your energy. All right. So question number 2 is, what should I look for in an AI content generator when picking one to use? Well, most of them, like Jasper and AnyWord, I really compared those two, and I could have gone with Jasper, but why I picked AnyWord is that it mimics how I like to create my scripts for for all of my video content. So I like that because I really want it to just generate an outline for me and then just leave it there for me, that I can just then go and embellish on my own. And it just saves me so much time. So that's what I was really looking for, was to kind of, if it followed my methodology, my thought process. So you really want to look at that. Then you want to look at all the different things that it can help you do. So one of the things I love is that I run ads, and it can go and analyze my ads and come up with some new suggestions. So I love that. I like the fact that it can help me with social media prompts and things like that. It's a little dry, and I'm going to go into that in another video, which you can find either on my YouTube channel or at Kristen Poborsky or KristenPoborsky.com, my website. But it definitely has a lot of different things that it can do for you. And I know that Jasper does as well. So I was really looking at price, and I was looking at, well, how is this going to be easy for me to use? And would it match really what I'm doing right now and cut time down for me? The answer was yes. So you kind of need to think about how you're creating content, what you're using. Like, we use a script, and this just fit perfectly into that script methodology, the plug and play template that I share in my Content 12x method, Content 12x content creation method program that I teach, and also inside of my Smart Simple Content Marketing and Automation course. So it was really a no-brainer for me to pick this, AnyWord for me. So again, I highly, highly recommend that you check out AI decide for yourself. If you're a content creator, I definitely think you should think about embracing it, because the time it's going to save you is a lot. Okay. For $12, I think it was a month. And the fact that it saves me way more than that in an hourly time to create a lot of content and analyze things, give me new headlines, give me some great topics, things like that, social media, all of that. I think it's well worth your time to do that, to go through and take a look. All right. So that's it for today. And don't forget, I've got all the links that I've mentioned in today's video podcast episode, and that Profitable Content Creators Guide. I've got the link to a guide to AI. I've got that link right down below so that you can get started and know what to do to make it your own, and all of the step-by-step to using it so that it saves you time. So that's it for today, and I will be back again with more AI and content creation information for you, tips and tricks.
You've been listening to the Profitable Content Creator Podcast, where content creators go to learn how to take their content creation to the next level. If you love the Profitable Content Creator Podcast, we'd love for you to subscribe, rate, and give us a review on iTunes. Until next time.